I've been reflecting and I wanted to know how I could help people with their dreams and goals. I remember one activity I did 6 years ago that changed the trajectory of my life. Now I'm a marketing director of a company at 26 years old and can live and work from anywhere. Now the simplicity of the activity may actually surprise you, but the reflection and the critical thinking involved will most likely challenge you. This process is called the ideal scene. Now, 6 years ago, I was working my own marketing business, social media marketing agency. I was making YouTube videos about film photography. I was in and out of university. I was working on the weekends at my brother's coffee shop. I was doing a whole bunch of different side hustles. Now, what happened to take me from 4 side hustles into a successful marketing manager of a multi-million-dollar company? The answer was direction. I had this ideal scene of where I wanted to go. For me, this was a flexible income arrangement where my hours were paid based off outcomes as well as a decent fixed salary. And then I also wanted to be able to work from anywhere and grow my skills as a potential business owner in the future. So working with people that are better than me and more knowledgeable than me was part of that plan. But the job had to challenge me and had to make me definitely feel out of my comfort zone. That was definitely a part of it. I need to learn while I'm doing. Coming from being an entrepreneur or working in my own business, I definitely saw working in a job or quote unquote contract with one person. I was worried that it wouldn't have the same flexibility that I wished for. In this ideal scene as well, I wanted to work with people I resonated with and work with businesses that I actually believed in. Obviously, there's so many steps in between making that choice of kind of painting a picture of where you want to go and arriving there. And I can't explain the details of each one of them, but that's not the point. The point is that I had direction, or I had an idea of what I wanted, so I could go there. And I could take each of these steps with the ideal scene, ideal life in mind. Enough steps in the correct direction with your compass pointing the way that you want to go, you'll get where you want to be. Now I work largely when I want, on what I want, and can from wherever I want. So this video is being filmed in Vietnam, Hanoi. Let me show you how I do this process so you can share it with someone else in the future and hopefully it changes their life. This advice would be find a quiet place. You cannot get distracted. Minimum 30 minutes to an hour just to get started. And to begin, get pen and paper out. Just write down the things that you have in this ideal scene of where you want to go. That you have and things that you are doing. But use the prefix at the start of the sentence, I am, as if you've already achieved it and you're already doing it. An example might be, I am working out 4 days a week and I'm doing this to maintain my body, mind, and focus. You want to put the reason at the end so that it connects you to the purpose of why you're actually doing it. Otherwise, it's just these arbitrary goals that we have or these arbitrary wishes that we have, like I want a Lamborghini. Like, for what reason? So that I can feel good about myself or have a physical representation of success. Another example might be running my own business and it's flexible and I can make money from anywhere in the world. Create as many of these bullet points as you can for every aspect of your life. Health, wealth, relationships, family, spirituality, body, mind, however you want to package these key areas of life. Make sure that you cover all of the aspects of just general life. Once you've done this, the next step would be refine. Go through, put it into a Google Doc, and have all of your bullet points there. You can even group them into your areas, bullet point all of them out so that you can see them in a clear document that you have. Title it Ideal Scene, because this document is going to have so many versions. Using Google Docs is good because you can actually look back at version histories and see the progress that you've made. The best step next is pin the document, set it as a default tab to open up every time you open up Google Chrome ever. So it's the first thing that you look at. Don't have Google homepage, don't have your work stuff there. Have your ideal scene and read it. Don't just close it when you open up Google, but read it. And I'd recommend reading it every day for a few weeks. And as you see it, you will refine it. You will think about things more critically and you will look at your ideal scene and continue to work on it little by little, ironing out all of the things that do make sense and removing stuff that doesn't make sense. Now, the point is really here to have this scene written in the I am so that you are projecting that you are living it and doing it already. And what it does, it permeates into your brain to help you make better decisions towards this goal. Because now in your head, you've read this so many times, just naturally helps your decision-making processes, and you have something to reflect against. Is this moving me closer towards my goal? Is it moving me further away to my goal? Is this a distraction? It will become a subconscious thing, and it will help pivot you just naturally more towards doing the right thing that is going to get you the result that you want. This is the first step in becoming who you want to be. Set your compass and start moving towards it. Look, I do hope this was helpful. I recommend taking a leap and just doing this exercise even once a year. Get started, set your compass, and set your ideal scene, because all it's going to make you realize is that where you are now and where you want to be, there is a gap, and certain things are going to get you closer, but it's just about knowing where you're going, knowing it off by heart, knowing exactly what you're trying to achieve, what kind of life you want at the end. Thanks for watching. Cheers.